Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the most crucial 45 minutes of the season so far. If United can make it on the other side with their lead in hand, you all know what is going to happen. But the Red and Green Girls have still got 45 minutes to wait. They've got 45 minutes of hard work against a Cardiff side who know that their season rests on what happens right here and right now. No changes at half-time. In fact, yeah, there has been a change actually. There's a number 14 on, so that's what happens when you've got about 5 jobs to do at once. So we'll get you the change as soon as we can get the team sheet up. So coming on for Cardiff CitY, that's Grace Morell who's come on. Merrick floating the ball towards the left-hand side of the Cardiff penalty area. It drifts out of play for the Cardiff goal kick. And Cardiff know that they've got to assert themselves in an attacking sense in the second half, so they've brought on another striker in the number 14, Grace Morell. Fantastic challenge in by Merritt. Amber Hughes, challenge in from the side by Chloe Lloyd. Lloyd again. Strong challenge by Dermody. Rolls it through, Jeffries offside. And I think deep down she knew it too. Great start for the Red and Green Girls. It will be a free kick to Coventry. Here's Emma Jones. Now Morell. Looking for the cross. Jones with her. Still Morell. Morell. Now Jones. Cross blocked up by Austin. And hook clear by Merritt. Lloyd going to send it as far as Helen Dermody. Merritt to the feet of McDonnell. Flicks off the head of Wavin. And nodded to this near touchline. Curled out of play by the Cardiff number 16. Jeffries. Neat back heel to Hughes. Hughes boxed in. And the low cross gathered by O'Sullivan. United don't have to race out the blocks here. They don't need a whole bunch of goals. All they need to do is hold tight, stay firm, and keep Cardiff at bay. But a third goal certainly wouldn't hurt. Wavin takes advantage of the stumble. Low drive into the box. Cleared as far as Brooke. Jade Brooke. Pass up the right flank, deflects off Davis, and then back out of play via Jade Brooke. Isaac. It's a free kick. We're a push by Jeffries. The title will be lifted here at Communications Park if United are victorious. We will have all the footage of the title celebration if they happen. Remember, it's far from a done deal. United have still got a long way to go. If United do win it, we'll be here right at Communications Park to film the title celebrations. And they switch to the play. Would have fallen perfectly for Hughes, but unfortunately she was looking for the ball. She stumbled over. Fionn Morgan skips past the challenge of Hughes. Interception made by Janice Austin. To Amber Hughes. That's Merrick, sorry. Austin. Cardiff throw. Austin meeting Jones in the middle and losing out. Moved up by Morell. Merritt first onto it, looks for Wavin. And Lawrence sends it up on the far side for a Coventry throw. You just have to be patient. This is not a time to be losing your head. He has been imprinted in them all season. Especially this week as well. It is a business as usual. Jay Bradford doesn't want anything special. He just wants what the players have given her all season. And Jeffries shoved down there. The referee says no foul. Out comes Wood to clear outside our penalty area. Dangerous one for United shot stopper, and Amber Hughes caught in possession as racing across was Nadia Lawrence. Unfortunately for Lawrence, she was racing a bit too fast and couldn't keep it in. Merritt. Comes off Brook to Dermody. McDonald lobs it up the left. Lawrence sends it only as far as the head of Amber Hughes. That'll be a throw in to Coventry on this near side. For Jeffries. Turned by Morell. And a cheap free kick given away for Coventry. Miles, another done by Morell. Can Cardiff force the issue here? And it will be a free kick as Nolan heads to the ground via the strength of Nicky Miles. Cardiff have to make these opportunities count if they are to hold off the title party. Jordan Gard with the free kick. They've equalised once, can they do it again? It's in by Gard. Morell in with the header at the far post, across. Oh, it's a sitter missed! It's an absolute sitter, spurned over. Well, Coventry have just used their get out of jail free card. The ball falling to Kylie Nolan with an empty goal to aim at. She lost it over the crossbar, and Cardiff's chances of an equaliser vanish. Well, it just goes to show, while United are in front, the game is not won. Chances like that been a premium so far today, but they do happen, they do emerge. And Nicky Miles wants more from her teammates. And we know that United have more in the tank. We've seen them do spectacular things this season, take on the biggest and the best of the South. Throwing to kind of just up from the Cardiff dugout on the far side of the field. Merritt. Here's Lois Jeffries. Now Dermody. The chase is on for Hughes. Hughes will get there on the left touchline. Taking on Morgan. Still going Hughes. And the low cross cleared by Jordan Gard. And a Coventry throw. Deflected out off Kylie Nolan. Merritt dispossessed by Isaac. Isaac looking to send Nolan on her way, and Wood able to claim it. And it looks like United are going to have to make a substitution here. Helen Dermody is going to receive some medical attention, and it appears that the change has already been made. Looks like Dermody is heading off, and it will be a straight substitution with veteran midfielder Maz Gauntlet making her way onto the pitch. It's been a transitional season for Gauntlet, with the United favourite changing her role from striker to midfielder. Well, Dermody leaves the field. He's taking a shin pad off, so obviously some discomfort on the right leg. United not taking any chances. Dermody missing 4 months of the season with an injury suffered at Chichester last year. There it is, the change confirmed. Again, straight swap in midfield. Dermody off, Gauntlet on. And Gauntlet herself returning from a short spell on the sidelines. Well, it's going to be a throw-in, which Morel will return to Sue Wood between the sticks. Well, we've had 11 second half minutes, and it's still finally poised at 2-1. Flicks off the heel of a Cardiff winger. And touched out by Amber Hughes, diverting it away from the waiting Morgan. Noted on by Morel. Nolan returns to Morgan. Merrick with the interception, a timely interception. Brooke turns away from Jones, switches it right, Beth Merrick. United have been sitting deep in this second half, a rare attacking opportunity as Loris Jeffries tries to pressure Lawrence into a mistake. Cool head on calm shoulders from Lawrence. Hughes tries to slide in on Morgan, but can only take it out of play for the throw. Gauntlet rolls it to Jade Brooke. Sent right with Merrick. Avoids the leap in from Jones. Lawrence clears it, crossing the edge of the penalty area. And now there's a chance for Nolan to utilise this space on the right. Quickly closing down from behind, Amber Hughes away to Morel and sticking the boot in. McDonald turns it out. Quick throw by Morel, the Cardiff substitute. Fionn Morgan. Cardiff keeping ball to feet, don't want to try anything too spectacular. Merrick curtails the run of Williams. Morgan picks up the loose ball in midfield, rolls in front of Williams. And now it's over to Gwen Davis. Merrick gets it as far as Morgan. Morel. Headed clearance by Amber Hughes. Jeffries turns away from the challenge, and now Hughes looking to utilise those one-like legs. Hughes continues to march towards the Cardiff penalty area, but a shot cannons off Lawrence. Situated perfectly to block any attempt from the United wizard of a winger that is Amber Hughes. It's a throw right in the corner. Jeffries returns to Hughes. Second ball blocked up by Morgan. Jeffries couldn't quite connect with a cross. United will have the throw on the halfway line. Rolled into safety by the Cardiff number 9. McDonald. Here's Hughes. United want a high foot. Referee says no, they will get the throw in as Kelly Isaac diverted out with the upstretched boot. Oh, look at that sensational skill from Jeffries to find a way out of a Cardiff sandwich there. Look to switch the play, intercepted by Jones. And Jones nearly gets it back, or does get it back as Austin tries to thread it past her, but now continuing to run. Emma Jones! Sue Wood with the initial save, and then able to collect the through ball at the second time of asking. First touch taking the spin off it and ensuring that She's conceded just the one for today. If she can keep that tally at just one, in half an hour's time, it will be made official. United cannot be caught. But if Cardiff can win, it's a whole different story. They played less games than Coventry. And United still have to head to the CCB Centre of Excellence in South Wales to play Cardiff in the reverse fixture on the final day of the season, after, of course, the journey to Plymouth in 2 weeks' time. But it is a most vital game for the Bluebirds. They can win. It opens the race up again. The referee has called a halt to play one of the Coventry players down on the far side of the field. It's Beth Merrick who's on her knees at the moment. Oh, Beth, okay to continue. Well, the nerves not affecting the United players, but the fans, that's a different story. I don't think there'll be any nails left on the Red and Green Army at full time, especially with just one goal in it. The ball in the hands of O'Sullivan, the Cardiff goalkeeper. Lobs it into the centre circle, one in the air by Merritt. United want the free kick with Morrell steaming in from behind. Miles lobs it to the right. Jeffries will be hard pressed to get there ahead of Williams. And Williams trying to play it back to O'Sullivan, nearly handing it on the silver platter for Wavin. O'Sullivan had enough speed and pace and poise to race onto that ball and boot it away. Merrick to the feet of Lois Jeffries. A misplaced pass collected by Morrell. But there's Merritt. Merritt to Lois Jeffries. Scoops it over the midfielder. Couldn't bring it to feet. Nolan lobs it clear. Miles, cool head from the United centre back, with Morrell ready to pounce behind. Brooke, powerful punt across to the left. Hughes wasn't going to make it. O'Sullivan was. That's in the hands of the goalkeeper. Well, you can tell that header hurt Rosie McDonald. Maybe a touch from behind by Nolan too. Appeals ignored. Nolan squares. Morrell held off just long enough by Merritt. And volleyed out for the throw on this near side by Tash Merritt. Ball batted away from Morrell from the throw. Brooke. Now Merrick. One step at a time, Coventry United just trying to see it out. Janice Austin. Has to be careful with Jones right behind. Turns and clears. Merrick tries in vain to keep it in. In front of the Cardiff technical area, the Bluebirds have a throw. Oh, not lost just yet for the away side. All it takes is one slip up or one moment of brilliance and the Bluebirds are right back in this. That could be just what they need, finding Morgan in space. Takes it beyond Rosie McDonald. Theon Morgan looks to square and Merritt intercepting at the vital moment. Nothing has gone through the midfield enforcer today. Hughes. Shepherded to the touchline. Can she find a way around? Slip by the defender. United will continue. Still Amber Hughes. Into the box she goes. Sides in to keep it away from guard. Lays it off for Jeffries. And the sliding challenge prevents Jeffries from firing towards O'Sullivan. Morgan. Upfield to Nolan. Rolls past Nolan. Now with Morrell. Crucially timed slide by Janice Austin, and Austin is furious that it was left to her to save her side. It looked like Morrell was clean through and just had to pick a moment, pick a spot and fire it past Wood, but Austin had other ideas. .5 minutes to go as Jordan Guard sets up for the corner from the right. In by Guard, nodded over the waiting Cardiff attackers by Brook, and out the other side for the throw. Jones with the low cross, slightly scuffed pass by Hughes, which is going away to Gauntlet. Now Gauntlet looking around, waiting for options, skips past the challenge of Lloyd. Wavin races onto the ball to the left. Wavin curls it in across Gauntlet and bounces across to the far side. Communications Park has been the home of one coronation this weekend, with Coventry winning the UCL Premier Division this weekend. They'll be heading up to step 4. Can United be the second team in 2 days to lift their respective league title? We'll have the throw just into Cardiff turf on the right. Austin. Followed behind Williams. Now with Morell. Fires it over the United back line. Miles with the header back to Wood. Slow and steady for United as Wood in no rush to pick up the ball until Morell gives her a little option. It's Wood's kick. Bounces straight out of bounds. It has got some distance between the ball and the Coventry goal. Wavin in with a challenge, and the Cardiff defender with a blatant attempt to stop the ball with a hand. United have been allowed to play on, and now the free kick called upon. Well, the Cardiff number 9 in Kelly Isaac slipped to the ground with Wavin taking the ball, and then a Cardiff player bizarrely trying to stretch out with the arm and stop the ball. Could it be a red card? It's a deliberate handball. Cardiff taking no chances with everyone back. Third goal for Coventry United would give them the breathing room they desire. Feint off the head of Mas Gauntlet, and now it's with Theon Morgan sprinting away with the counter. And McDonnell meets Morgan and ensures that the right back doesn't pass. Morgan's throw. Challenged in by McDonnell. Hughes. And lofts it up to the balcony barrier. And throw it on the halfway line again for Cardiff City. Ooh, quite the audience now. We hope everyone watching will be able to relive the action once again tomorrow with highlights of Coventry United versus Cardiff City. Highlights will be online either tonight or tomorrow, depends on what time we get in, if the girls win. Wood flicked on with the head of Jeffries. We haven't tried to latch onto it. Competent defending from Cardiff, keeping Coventry at bay. It's not exactly a competent pass. It bounced off Jeffries, but they went away eventually. .20 minutes to go. Remains Coventry United 2, Cardiff City 1. And Brooke has gone down, holding her head, trying to get her head on the ball. It looks like she's connected with the Cardiff player's shoulder. Looks like Former will be okay to continue. United physio ready in case he's needed. And we're going to get underway with a drop ball. Well, what will the decision for the referees are going to be contested? I think it is. Oh no, it's going to be a Coventry United ball with Cardiff playing it back to Seawood from the drop ball. Morel pressuring Wood to pick it up and get this game underway again, sharpish. Wood. Cushioned by Lois Jeffries. Lofted ball, powered away with a head. And the referee gives the free kick as Jade Brooke railroaded Isaac into the path of Gauntlet. Now the time wasting begins. United are in their winning position. This is exactly what they need. They don't need to do anything but keep that goal safe and run down the clock. And it seems that's exactly what they intend to do. Morgan wants it on the right. Poor touch from Hughes, nearly takes it straight into the right back's path. Blasted against the Cardiff number 16. Rogers. And it connected with the hands of Morgan, but Morgan was simply trying to block her chest. It looks like Morgan is going to take a while to get back up. She is back on her feet. The ball floats over Emma Jones' head to the cross from Nolan. And Merrick ensures that ball trickles out for the goal kick. And Cardiff are readying their second change of the afternoon. Well, Fionn Morgan is making way. Wait to see the shirt number of the player coming on. And that is the number 4 on the back, and that is Josie Longhurst. So it looks like a straight swap at right back, fresh legs for Cardiff. With Longhurst replacing Morgan. Wood. Looking for Miles, but sent on by Morel. Tracking back, Janice Austin will concede the throw, but it could have been worse. With Jones lurking menacingly behind the United centre-back. Game far from over as it's floated in from the left. Straight into the hands of Wood. Wood's clearance. Put it up, down by Jeffries after the header by Davis. Jeffries looking to return to Brooke. Brooke holds off Lloyd. She's going to need some help here on that far touchline. No choice but to play it out off the exposed leg of Chloe Lloyd. Halfway into Cardiff territory. United have a throw on the right. 15 minutes to go. Who's there for Merrick? Jeffries. Turns away from the challenge. Jeffries stabs it left. Amber Hughes avoids the challenge. Hughes flies into the trees. Agonisingly close for Coventry. It looks like they're going to have to do this the hard ways, the nail-biting way. More activity on the Cardiff bench. There could yet be another change for the Bluebirds. They want to bring on another sub. They've only got two choices in terms of outfield players, those being the two Jasmines in Turner and Simpson. Merritt wants to throw on the far side. She's not going to get it. Oh, looks to be rain in the air, but in 15 minutes, if United can keep the scoreline at 2-1, then it won't be rain showering down. Merrick steps in with a challenge. And a throw in to the red and green girls. United, as expected, not racing to get this game back underway. Merritt, lofted ball. Should be easy for Williams to shield it out. It is indeed. Well, it's not quite easy, but she does the job that's required. Sullivan. Cushioned down by Merrick. Austin steams in. No one in sight. As O'Sullivan picks it up and distributes it once again. Nolan tries to control the bounce, unsuccessful. Well, the emphasis now on Cardiff to prevent the coronation. McDonnell. Sent back with a head of Williams. Wood will come out to receive the punt from Isaac. Urged to relax, just calm things down. Brooke. Through ball, up the right. Again, it should be Williams seeing it out, and it is. Jeffrey's not really making too much of an effort to try and retrieve the ball. It's already gone. O'Sullivan's kick, not where she wanted it to be. Jeffries was not where Brooke wanted her to be, in an offside position. Ball bounces past Janice Austin. United want a throw in as Jones drifts out of play. Throw in given. Austin, the throw, Brooke beaten in the air. Nolan, handball claims. What's the referee's decision? Corner. Well, the arm was up from Miles. I don't think there's an awful lot she could have done about it. Maybe put your arm in that sort of position. You always invite an opportunity such as that. But United have escaped with just a corner conceded. Cardiff continuing to plead their case. Cardiff receiving their instructions ahead of this corner kick. Low from the left. Away with the laces of Janice Austin. Well, now's your time to make a hero. United try to hold the Bluebirds back. See now, they have no intention of pushing everyone up and going for goal number 3. They've got their lead, they want to keep it. Hughes puts it through the legs of the Cardiff player, and then she tried to make her way to the loose ball. The Cardiff substitute in Josie Longhurst clatters into Hughes, and that will be a free kick to Coventry United. Well, Cardiff know what's at stake. The manager saying we need everyone back for this. They can see it again, it's game over. And they hand the championship to their closest rivals. Wood. Hughes beaten in the air, but it skews out of the boot of Kelly Isaac. 10 minutes to go at Communications Park. Coventry 2, Cardiff 1. Jeffries. One more would surely seal it for United, and now they are in the Cardiff end of the park, somewhere that they haven't been in an awful lot in the second half, choosing to protect what they have and put it at risk. Brook preventing a potential Cardiff counter by lobbing it out. The throw from Cardiff only to the feet of Merrick. Here's Wavin, who scored what at the moment seems to be the championship winning goal. Here's Lewis Jeffries, tries her luck. Her luck wasn't in, as it's palmed into the ground by O'Sullivan. United don't need 40-yard sanctioned strikes. They don't need overhead kicks. They don't need long-range stunners or tap-ins or anything like that. They just need consistency. Here's Lawrence. Amy Wavin trying to pick up that ball at the right-hand side. Just shoved out and shoved into the advertising barriers by Corey Williams. Well, Williams quick to apologise. I don't think she was intending to have that much power behind that push. Just trying to see the United striker out of play. Austin fires it into the overgrowth. These are tense times for Coventry and for Cardiff too, and they're doing everything in their power to ensure that there is yet another chapter in this story. Jordan Guard replaced in the final change of the afternoon for Cardiff. Jasmine Turner, her replacement. Oh, the United youngsters, Clucas. Cardiff have capitulated. Coventry have taken flight. And again, United straight in. Look at the confidence flowing through the red and green girls. Merrick lobs it up. The substitutes and the coaches on their feet, waiting for the final whistle, waiting to celebrate a humongous achievement. Not the final whistle. Free kick only. Oh, it's moments like this that give commentators heart attacks. The final whistle blows! Coventry United have done it! A phenomenal season! Earns the ultimate prize. The 3 points ensure Coventry United cannot be caught. The Red and Green Girls are champions of the FA Women's National League Southern Premier Division. The emotion, the jubilation clear to see at the final whistle. The hard work of the last 9 months have paid off for Jay Bradford and this incredible team. They've done it in style, and they've done it their way, on their terms, at their home, in front of their fans. The final score here at Communications Park in the FA